Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Shane with Crystal Clear 101. I have another Airsoft review, and this one is the UHC model M92F. Now, first off, let me go ahead and say that this is the company that got me into airsoft guns years and years ago. Matter of fact, my very first airsoft gun was actually by this company, and it was a little. They did a series of little mini battery-powered auto-electric machine pistols. My very first one being a little mini MP5, which I thought was fun. But after that, my first one was a Colt 1911A1. My second one was actually this. Now, this is not the original I had. The original I had a black tip, but this is the model M92F. This is based on the model 92F Beretta. Now, brand new. I believe this retails about $16.99, $19.99, somewhere around that general range. But don't let the price fool you. This is actually a very, very damn good gun. But in case some of you are wondering, doesn't that look like another gun you've reviewed? Well, yes, it does. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring in the other one for comparison. Now, this is actually my very first airsoft gun that I reviewed. This is the Beretta 92 by Umaretz. Now, there are similarities between these two, but let me go ahead and tell the primary differences. Now, this has a tactical rail. This does not. Now, the safety for this one is the slide lock. Press up, and when the hammer is pulled back, well, it didn't do it that time, but let's try that again. There we go. But when the hammer's back, press up on the slide release, it actually locks the trigger. The trigger will break before it lets you fire. Then pull down, it'll let you fire. This one, safety's on the right side of the frame. Now, sight picture on this one, it's very basic sights, nothing special. The other one has a little 3-dot system. The other one has a actual slide lock feature. This one does not. And as I said, the other one has official Beretta factory markings. This one's just got real basic generic markings. This says U.S. military, 6mm by 22. Then it's got a base serial number, something akin to the Beretta emblem. Then it's got the same stuff on the other side of the gun itself. That plus it has the UHC marking on the right side of the frame. But let me go ahead and tell you, this is actually a relatively heavy spring pistol. This weighs approximately 1.35 pounds. And considering this is my first time in years since I picked one of these up, the weight actually surprised me. But, I mean, it's very comfortable to grip, very comfortable to shoot. But one thing I actually do like about this over the Umaretz is, number one, this is more of the style Beretta that I'm used to handling. Number two is this does have a functioning trigger for double action. However, in order to actually fire the weapon, you have to right the slide back. You have to actually cock it. Now, another difference, the magazine. The magazine does say, cal 6mm by 22, made in Taiwan. Now, this one will not show you how many rounds you have in it, nor does it have any easy way of actually loading the magazine. Now, this is a 25-round magazine. However, I only got 10 rounds in it for accuracy purposes, and with all my airsoft reviews, I have 0.2 gram pellets in the magazine, whereas this one only holds, I think it's like 17, 15 or 17, I don't remember right offhand. But also brand new, it does have this little warning sticker. Hold on one second. There we go. As it says, warning, not a toy. This is an air gun. Air gun being capitalized. Adult must be Must be adult, 18 plus, to purchase. Adult supervision required when used by minor. Do not brandish or shoot at others. I'm sorry, that's just common sense for me. For training purpose only. Do not remove, alter, or impair the federal required orange color markings. But, I'll be removing this sticker after I get done with the video here. But, overall, this is a very good airsoft gun. Now, as far as accuracy goes, again, this was my first time shooting one in years. So the accuracy on this thing actually really surprised me. I forgot how accurate this little thing is. Matter of fact, let me go ahead, load her up. Let me go ahead. There's my Coke can. Now, the only thing about this one, in order to get it to fire, you have to fully rack the slide all the way back. And the way you'll know if it's caught is when the hammer's actually back. If you don't pull it back all the way, the hammer will not go down. Also, it will actually load a pellet into the chamber. So if you try to rack it again, it'll actually shoot 2 out. Figure I'd go ahead and point that out. But let's see how it does as far as accuracy goes. I believe I'm out. And I'm out. But, yeah, overall, this is a very, very good little spring pistol. Matter of fact, I think on the box itself, it says this is supposed to be accurate out to about 50 feet, 75 feet. I don't remember right offhand. But for a human-sized target, this will easily hit your mark at about 50 to 75 feet without any real issues. Now, as far as the muzzle velocity goes on this, if I remember, with .12 gram pellets, muzzle velocity is 280 feet per second. Now, I couldn't find what it is with .2s, but if I had to take a rough guess, it's probably about 220, 230 feet per second with .2s. But, I don't know how well you can tell, but it was actually knocking real dents in that Coke can. But I've actually shot Coke cans in the same spot. Usually by the third hit in the same spot, it was actually punching holes in it. So, this actually does have a little bit of power behind it for a little spring pistol. What's my overall bottom line? If you can find this particular air pistol, I would highly recommend it. It's a great model of the Model 92F Beretta. It feels great, it's heavy, it's accurate. Overall, it's just a flat-out, dead solid spring gun. But before I ramble on any further, yeah, if you can find this, I would get it. Virtually any pistol from UHC, I would highly recommend. They're not crap, they're actually decent, high-quality air guns. But this has been my review on the UHC M92F. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.